My artist name is Tim, although it's a little complicated right now. I'm dealing with getting things on the streaming services because it's T.I.M. I don't want anybody to spell it out T.I.M. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, says T.I.M. or nobody says H-E-R for her, so please don't do that with my name. It's T.I.M. I cut out the Roosevelt. It's just Tim, baby, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the things about, and I think I briefly touched upon this on the last stream, but one of the things about, you know, really finding yourself, which I've been on a journey of self-discovery pretty much all year, is really coming to terms with sometimes the things that you brush past because you want to find something else, you want to be something else, you're running from yourself or whatnot. Like, you know, I went through so many, throughout my life, I went through so many different monikers. Like, I could break it down to you right now. My earliest rap stage name was, I was about to go as, like, T-Rex. Like Tim and then Rex, like a, you know, dinosaur or whatnot. And well, at the time I didn't realize it, but like Wreck and stuff. Never really went with that one though. My first real one that I ran with for a while, I made my first album many moons ago that we'll call it an album, but yeah, I was just kind of learning FL Studio and all that stuff, was Young Soldier. That was my first real name that I went with for a long while. Young Soldier. Soldier Boy blew up and yeah, I didn't rock with that name much more because it's like, yo dog, there's already a soldier out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be Young Soldier to Soldier Boy. I'm good. So I left the Young Soldier name. Then I was rocking B Illy / the Illmatic Hispanic. I was inspired by Biggie, like, you know, he was Biggie and then Notorious B.I.G. I was going as B Illy and the Illmatic Hispanic. And then when I started doing YouTube and I was like, yo, I picked my YouTube name ForneverWorld. I was just ForneverWorld for like gajillion freaking years. I had that one little romp where I was like, yo, I'm gonna go by Lil Jiren. That was mainly just like publicity stunts, you know, me being goofy while I was getting back into the swing of things of doing music 5 years ago, not really being true to myself again. But Lil Jiren was never really the name either. So it's kind of pretty much like Young Soldier, B Illy, ForneverWorld. And then we did Tim Roosevelt, and what I'm doing right now is not far off from it. It's literally, I'm just dropping the Roosevelt. I'm just going more into being myself. If you look at it, it's like I was kind of always running from being myself. I'm Young Soldier, I'm B Illy, I'm ForneverWorld, with shout outs to ForneverWorld because that's always going to be a part of me. I got the damn tat on my arm all the way up here. I don't know y'all can see it. Hold on. Whoop. Can y'all see it? Let me see. Yeah, there you go. See, like, it's always going to be a part of me. I don't get this far in my journey without ForneverWorld, so shout outs to the boy ForneverWorld for getting us here. But again, it's always kind of running from myself. Like, yo dog, I'm Tim. You know, the people that know me, either my family, they'll say Timmy or something like that, but it's Tim, dog. That's just literally, that's me, you know, that's who I am, and it's time that I stop running from myself. You know, I look deeply into things. The meaning of my name, Timothy, you know, means to honor God. And as I've continued on into my spiritual journey and get closer connected to my higher power, so to speak, with God, it's just been a beautiful journey of self-discovery. So yeah, it's Tim moving forward. Again, looking me up anywhere, it'll be T.I.M, but you could just call me Tim. So if you hear me, it's not Fornev, it's not ForneverWorld, just Tim. We got a little extra in here, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give you guys the soul, I gotta give you guys a little talk, I gotta give you guys a little bit of whatever knowledge, wisdom, and understanding I obtain at that particular time. Year from now, things may change or whatnot, but I'm really happy where I'm at with it. You know, I'm happy to go by Tim. That was definitely inspired again by my guy Hazem. You know, he's a big fan of Her, and I've never really, like, I've heard of Her, you know, the artist Her, H-E-R. I've heard of her, but I'd never really followed her all like that. And him, you know, constantly bringing her up about, you know, this and that and the third, big fan of hers. I was like, man, you know, the dots started connecting. Like, instead of Tim Roosevelt, like, shout outs to Roosevelt because that's the, you know, my name, that's my real name. What about just T.I.M? And then if you're asking me what does that stand for, the acronym, it's Thankful I'm More. And I'll get into that at another time, what I really mean by Thankful I'm More. But, you know, for now, you can just take it as is. I'm thankful I'm more, and I'm blessed and grateful to be here wearing this straw hat, talking to you guys about something that I'm really passionate about. Illmatic, shout out Nas, of course, you know, you already know the Illmatic. I was like, okay, I want to be as, you know, because especially at that point, my whole thought process was like, I was mad inspired by Biggie, but I wanted to be like one of the illest rappers. And I still, don't get me wrong, I still want to be considered, and I still want the respect from hip hop. I want the respect from the GOATs out there to be like, oh, nah, he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to put my name at some given point alongside the Coles, the Kendricks, the, you know, even with the legends of the Big L's and everybody. Like, I want my name to be up there as well, for what I contribute and whatnot. And with one record that I have, I think, like, when people hear this one record, I think that'll definitely be the spark to leading me towards that direction of, wow, yo, he's a spitter. He's not no joke. You know, all of that I eat ass lines that I said 5 years ago, all that nonsense, that's out the window, dog. When they hear this record I got called The Big Picture, it's either The Big Picture or The Bigger Picture. Oh my God, bro, I just spit some of the best bars of my life. And again, I'm just blessed and grateful that I've had a lot of people to inspire me in so many different ways. As always, shout out to A Room Full of Mirrors. Shout outs to Daylight, Ichiban Don, Lyric Michelle, Early Riser, Nico Deshawn, Juice, of course the GOAT TDE Punch, aka Just Punch. You know, just I'm really blessed and grateful for those people to just be in existence in this world, because I don't get to being who I am today in all forms without seeing great people in this world. So shout outs to the big homies and the fam. Well, not the fam, maybe I'm going a little too far, although I call everybody the fam. But shout outs to A Room Full of Mirrors. I'm getting carried away here, lads.
This is for my day one. This is for my day one.
I would like to thank each and every person that has taken time to listen and provide feedback for my new album that is out right now, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. You can listen to it on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, pretty much anywhere you get your music. You can listen to it. Link in the description below so you could go check it out for yourself. Thank you so much, and let's keep on rocking out, you know?